Oh, oh no. Oh no, she didn't. Oh yes, she did. Let's talk about LashGate. Hi, hello, my beautiful messes. So I usually try and stay away from drama channels, drama in general, unless I'm watching Real Housewives, but that's a different story. But when I saw this story, it was screaming out to me because as a beauty influencer, when you do anything that can take away your credibility, your authenticity, and people's trust in you, it's a big deal. We're talking about Mikayla Nogueira and LashGate. But if this is your first time visiting, hi, my name's Rachel. This is Beautifully Messy. It's a mental wellness and beauty channel that focuses on makeup, skincare, fashion, you name it, we love to talk about it. And we talk about mental wellness issues such as things that go on in your workplace, quiet quitting, seasonal depression. I have anxiety and depression, so I'm not a doctor or anybody medically related, but I'm just giving you my perspective and letting you know that you're not alone. So if that sounds like something you'd be into, please like, share, and subscribe. But aside from that, let's get into talking about LashGate. So I actually picked up the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara that Mikayla was reviewing, and I'm also going to test it out and review it on camera because I want to know what the hype is. But more on that later. So Mikayla Nogueira is a TikTok beauty influencer. She has 14.4 million followers on TikTok and 2.5 million followers on Instagram. And she blew up really quickly within this past year. Now, I'm not actually a Mikayla Nogueira follower, but again, when I saw this article, I just had to say something about it. So she was reviewing the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara, and she is a L'Oreal Paris partner, and she made a TikTok video where she was raving all about this mascara and how it gave her this tremendous lift and volume. And then people started to clock her. I'm gonna grab my water because tea is getting ready to get spilled. Speaking of that, I got all of this information off of Tea Spill as well as a number of other media publications that are talking about this current situation. She was clocked for using Ardell Demi Wispy false lashes. And when you scroll down and you look in the comments on her TikTok, people are saying they can actually see where the falsie starts and where the falsie ends and where her real lashes start, which is, now, of course, you know, you've seen it in Maybelline ads. I believe it's for Sky High mascara, other L'Oreal ads, even CoverGirl ads will let you know that false lashes have been added to simulate the appearance. And that's kind of a norm. And so a lot of people are feeling like, well, come on, Domino's puts glue in their pizza ads to make it look more cheesy. Yes, and advertising execs tend to use false lashes to amp up the appearance and make people want to buy that mascara more. We've all seen it. We know it's been done plenty of times. But this is the thing. When you're a beauty influencer, you are not an advertising executive. And your platform is built on people trusting you. So for you to just take that into consideration and just go, the paycheck's more important. Alrighty, so now that we have that part down, let's get into some more information. Tea Spill also went to Mikayla's TikTok and found that one of her original TikToks was about exactly the situation she's under fire for. Ice water. It should be tea, but it's ice water. Have you drank your water today? Okay. Apparently in one of Mikayla's original TikToks, she is showing how you can use Kiss individual lashes to let people believe that this mascara is working. And she was basically calling out other beauty influencers for doing such and giving false advertisement. Contradictory much? Okay. So on top of that, T-Spill also found a TikTok where apparently Ulta is now also throwing Mikayla and L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara under the bus because they have put out a lovely graphic image that has obviously what was an old Mikayla collab, but they scratched out the initial company that had the collab with Mikayla, wrote in L'Oreal X Mikayla with an image of her holding a cartoon image of eyelashes and said, you know, the mascara featured all over TikTok. And they have this graphic image. When I say graphic image, it's because I used to work in visuals at a retail store. But they have this, you know, image next to this tier of products at Ulta on a stand. And that tier of products is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara and Kiss Falsies. Okay, now that we've gone down that rabbit hole, where are we going from here? Well, for starters, I've put on a face of makeup, as you can see. I've tried to keep it kind of as natural as I could, but I'm going to test out the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara in 991 Black Noir. And I'm actually really excited to test this out because I'm always on the hunt for a good mascara. So if this is a great one, and on top of that, I have not one, but I have three. I have the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in this deep violet shade, and the L'Oreal Voluminous in deep green, because my husband's favorite color is green, so I like to just amp up the lashes every now and again and put on a green mascara. Surprise him. But I'm a lover of L'Oreal mascara. Oh, and the ride or die, L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And this is in the shade Black Brown. So for when I want more of a natural look, but still, again, amped up lashes. So yeah, we love L'Oreal mascara around here. And I had been looking at the Telescopic Lift, but I just never bought it. So what better way to test it out than under scrutiny? So I have on, like I said, not too crazy amount of makeup. I'm testing out the Milani Conceal and Perfect products for the liquid highlighter, the under eye brightener, and the liquid contour. The liquid contour I should have gotten in a deeper shade because you can't even see it on my face. But the highlighter and the under eye brightener I love. I already have the Milani Supercharged under eye brightener, and I love, love, love this product. You want to be good, quick, out the door, get this. It's like 11 bucks. But I wanted to, go in with the three of those to try and do kind of like a natural look. But then we put on blush, so it's a little bit more than just a natural look. I used my Colourpop Wild Child eyeshadow palette I used the shade Ground Crew. So that's just this really nice kind of orangey shade here, and then I used the shade Feisty in the outer corner, and then I used Close Up all over the rest of the lid. And for face, we used the Pacifica Kind Glaze Dewy Glow Layer. Testing it out again, I got it in a package from Ulta, so that'll be the next video, is everything else I got from Ulta, because I also got the NYX new Bear With Me blurring tint, and I'm very excited to try that out. And then I also used some e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush in the shade Belize, which again is pretty light on me, but then I built it up with the Bare Minerals bronzer in Kiss of Pink. I had the Kiss of Copper, but I felt like the Kiss of Copper would be a little too stark on for this particular look. And then I used some NYX Sweet Cheeks in the shade, what is this shade? Coralicious over that. And then I also finished it off with my, of course, my Colourpop Double Cherry that is no longer available. Used my NYX Thicket Thickening, that's a new word, thickening brow mascara, and I used a little bit of my NYX Lift and Snatch brow tint pen. So aside from that, let's get into the mascara. That's more important. That's why you're here. So look at that. That's interesting. That brush is very, so it looks like it's curved on the one side, and then it's got the, wow. Okay, I've never seen a mascara like this. That is my honest reaction. I am also not a L'Oreal Paris partner. This is not sent to me in PR. I purchased this with my own money. And for future notice, if there are any sponsorships on this channel, you can trust that even if I don't like the product, I will let you know that I didn't like the product. I'm not just going to sit here and be about getting a paycheck. And I understand that bills need to get paid, but my integrity and my trust with you is way more important to me than any type of money. And you can quote me on that. So let's use this mascara. I'm just going through the lashes. Ooh. People are allowed outside my apartment. I need to move. So that's one coat. And so the whole thing behind all of the controversy is that people in Mikayla's TikTok comments had actually asked her, are you wearing falsies? And she was like, no, that's just from tight lining and 3 or 4 coats of the mascara. So I'm not going to tightline, but I am going to use 3 to 4 coats. So this is the first on the right eye. Sorry, left eye. My goodness. And now I'm going to give that a minute. Drink some more water because hydration's important. And I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to kind of maneuver the brush. This literally looks like rocket science to me because the brush is so different from any other L'Oreal mascara brush. Or, excuse me, the wand. The wand is so different from any other L'Oreal mascara wand I've ever used. Alright, so that's coat 2 on the right eye. Now I'm going to go for coat 2 on the left. It's a very wet mascara. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's very, very wet. It's very, very wet. Like, we're going to go back in on the right side. And bought the washable one. not the waterproof one. The weird thing is, it's really clumpy, but it is giving my lashes like a really nice curl. And see if I can just take my finger and separate them a little. Look at that. Look how much residue. Oh my god. So it is a really nice, it is a nice mascara. Wiping the residue off my finger. It is a nice mascara. It is. It did offer a good amount of curl and lift and length to my lashes. I will say that. Do I look like I have falsies on? No. Do I feel like L'Oreal Lash Paradise, my ride or die, is better? Yes. Will I continue to test this out? Absolutely. Yeah. So now that that portion is done, let's get into my personal opinion. My personal opinion is, I'm wondering, A, who let L'Oreal do this? Like, I know that for sponsored videos, the video gets recorded, it gets sent back to the sponsoring company. That company will check it out and say, you know, this is good, or this could use some improvement. And if they say this is good, then the person goes ahead and posts the sponsored post. So first off, if you look in the TikTok that Mikayla did, the L'Oreal Paris partner like title is really, really small, kind of like fine print. And I understand, again, like I said, advertising execs, when they do a lash ad, they will let you know in fine print that false lashes have been used. But when you're on TikTok, you don't use like fine print. You want to be as honest and upfront with people as you possibly can. If we can sit here and watch videos of people have their roughest days and not be okay, and then watch a video of that same person doing a transition into this $1,000 outfit as they get ready to go out and get coffee at Starbucks, you want to be your authentic self. You want to let people know that this is you, that both sides are you. And I can't believe that L'Oreal let that fly, first off. Second off, I'm wondering if L'Oreal's ever going to work with Mikayla again, because Bretman Rock also did a sponsored post for this exact same mascara, and he wasn't wearing falsies. And where it says L'Oreal Paris partner, you can clearly say that he's a L'Oreal Paris partner. So I don't understand. What was good for the goose wasn't good for the gander, I guess. I don't understand. I get that, yes, society will give beauty influencers all types of hell because they are doing another sponsored post. But if you don't like the fact that it's a sponsored post, don't look at that video. If you don't want to listen to somebody talk about how, you know, Skillshare or somebody is sponsoring them, fast forward. Because at the end of the day, yes, they're influencers, but yes, business is still business. And to me, for Mikayla to have the L'Oreal Paris partner be in such small print just adds to the fact that she lied to everybody by using falsies with the look. Like, it just seems schemy and shady on so many different levels. And I don't understand why. Me personally, I would never want a paycheck to come in between the relationship that I've built with my followers. Bottom line, yeah, you could make $100,000 to $500,000 for a sponsored post, but if you're lying to your followers and you're making all this money for this sponsored post and you lose followers, who's going to want to sponsor you after that? A. B, your bread and butter, your actual like OG followers that are gone now because they can't trust you, now you're making less money. So I just feel like you shot yourself in the foot because you're losing followers and you're losing people that want to work with you. I don't know if that's what Mikayla's going through right now, but me personally, because I've taken some advertising and promotion courses when I was in college, as well as merchandising courses, I know that this is a horrible look for L'Oreal's reputation. And on top of that, Ulta is spilling so much tea and throwing so much shade by sitting here and going, oh yeah, here's the mascara. And here are the false lashes. Why would you do that? Now, you look just as bad as Mikayla does. And I understand it might be tongue-in-cheek and you might be, making fun of it or that maybe that'll be a thing, maybe that'll be a new Halloween trend. Everybody will be out here with this mascara and some falsy lashes talking about their Mikayla. I don't know, but I try to believe in the integrity of society, even though society keeps showing me that there's not that much. And I just feel like that was such a low blow for Ulta to do that. And again, so we're a mental wellness channel, right? So I'm looking for your comments. How is your mental wellness? Because I know that trust and mental health go hand in hand. And if you can't trust an influencer who you really, truly love, who are you going to trust? It's like, I'm even watching the reactions from bigger YouTubers, Elisa Ashley, Kathleen Lights, talking about this influencer and how, oh my God, we trusted you. Why would you do that? Kathleen Lights was in, I believe, an Instagram video where she couldn't even find the words to describe how shocked she was. Because these are people that are trusting you. The mass media, is looking at you. The masses who are looking for beauty influencers that they can trust are looking at you. And now bigger beauty influencers are looking at you. Like, what are you doing? Again, these are just my thoughts and my opinions, and I wonder how Mikayla's mental wellness is doing considering she's in the middle of all of this. T-Spill was saying that she, had not commented and she hasn't posted anything since. So it's a lot of hot water. I'm looking forward to seeing if L'Oreal comes out and says anything about it, because this is a horrible look for them. And granted, there are lots and lots and lots of, especially fashion houses, that thrive off of that type of controversy because people are talking. But when it's about your product's reputation, it's like if somebody like me is talking and I'm just saying like it's a wet mascara and it, was making my lashes clump, that's one thing. But for you to just falsely advertise and just say, oh, it's all of this, when it's not all of this. It will pay your bills. It will babysit your kids. It will do your taxes. No, it's not. And of course, I'm exaggerating, but I'm a New Yorker. This is what we do. It is so beyond me to stoop to that level. It is beyond me how this could get passed by the people at L'Oreal to say, yeah, that's fine. Our mascara doesn't make your eyelashes look like that at all, but sure, go ahead. Yeah, that'll be fine. Put that on TikTok. No, that should not be a thing. So I think checks need to be handled better as far as these sponsored posts And I also think that people just maybe stop and get a second opinion before you do life decisions. I don't know. I've made plenty of really awful life decisions. So, I mean, I can't judge, but when you're putting the almighty dollar over your integrity, granted, I'm sure we've seen it plenty of millions of times, and I know a lot of you will say, we've seen this. This is nothing new. Yes, we have seen this, and this is nothing new. But this was just ridiculously blatant. And I think that's why everybody is jumping on this bandwagon, is so shocked, is so hurt, because when Bretman Rock made his post, it was nothing like this. Other people have spoken about this mascara, and it's not, and granted, I looked at it again. It's gorgeous mascara. I do really, really love it. I'm gonna, keep it like a little bit open so it dries out the formula a little bit more, but overall, I do. I love this mascara. I will say it. I know I was like, I don't know how I feel at first. Now that I've declumped it from it being so wet, I am a fan of this mascara. And like I said, I'm not sponsored. Nobody's paying me for this. But those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. If you like this video, like I said in the beginning, please like, share, and subscribe. Please hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. I am posting like crazy. I have so many videos, just like one on top of the other, because I keep coming up with content and ideas. And speaking of fashion houses that thrive off of controversy, the Met is featuring Karl Lagerfeld for the Met Gala this year. Thoughts, comments, concerns, hit me up. Let me know. Hit me on Instagram. Let me know. Have you tried this mascara? Do you feel like it's as wet as I do? Do you love it? Do you hate it? How do you feel about Mikayla's integrity? Do you feel like L'Oreal is going to want to work with her again? I don't know. I don't know if it would be the smartest look on their part, but who knows? I really don't. But other than that, I have to tell you that I love you for watching. You are so very necessary. You are more than enough. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.